Welcome to Storytime with Will. I'm Will Sarris. My son specifically requested the next book in our Tractor Mac series, Tractor Mac Parade's Best. Tractor Mac and Sam the Ram watched as the floats and decorations were made ready for the big town parade.
"I've never seen so many fabulous floats," said Sam. "What a parade this'll be. Which float will you pull, Tractor Mac?"
"I don't know," answered Tractor Mac. "I just know Mrs. J is driving. I hope I get to pull the parade's best float." "Maybe you'll pull the Young Farmers Club float," said Carla the chicken. "I'd like that," said Tractor Mac.
"You can't pull that float," whinnied Sibley the horse. "The Young Farmers Club will ride on my wagon in the parade. Maybe you could pull the float for the Outdoor Club."
"Already taken," said a familiar voice. It was Mac's friend Wink. "They asked me to pull the Outdoor Club float this year." "What about the Kids Club float or the Sport Team float?" asked Wink. "You can't pull those floats," said Lucy. "Small Fred and I are pulling them." "Go, team, go!" cheered Small Fred. "Which float will be left for me to pull?" wondered Tractor Mac. "So many good ones have already been taken."
"Well, you can't pull this one," grunted a deep voice. It was Deke. "I always pull the big fair float since I usually win the tractor pulling contests."
"I remember," said Tractor Mac. "You're hard to beat."
"Very tough," agreed Sam.
"Tucker Pickup is pulling the Fishing Club float," said Paul the pig. "You can't pull that float." "Carl's pulling the Liberty Club float," said Pete the pig. "You can't pull that float."
"Wait, Tractor Mac," said Margot the cow. "There's one float left. That must be the one Mrs. J wants you to pull." "Oh, no, no, no!" cried Tractor Mac. "I can't pull that float in the parade." It was the Petals and Posies, Ribbons and Roses Club float.
"You'll be the cutest tractor in the parade," laughed Sam.
"It smells good enough to eat," mooed Margot. "Now I just need to decorate Tractor Mac," said Mrs. J. "We don't have much time." But Tractor Mac was gone. The open garage was a good place to hide. "They won't find me in here," thought Mac. "Posies and roses. I can't pull that float. Everyone will laugh at me." Tractor Mac had never been in the garage before. It was filled with boxes, tools, and old photos on the wall. One photo reminded Tractor Mac of Mrs. J. "That was me as a little girl," said Mrs. J, walking in. "My, that was a long time ago. I loved that toy pedal tractor, but now I have you, Tractor Mac. Do you think we could be parade's best together?" Tractor Mac looked at the picture again. "Of course I can pull that float," thought Tractor Mac with a smile. "We can be parade's best." "We've got to hurry or we'll miss the parade," said Mrs. J. "Hurry, hurry, hurry," said the ladies in their big flowery hats. Flowers flew, bows bounced. The ladies of the Petals and Posies, Ribbons and Roses Club held on tight. Tractor Mac and Mrs. J raced to town. "You can still make it," cheered Sam. Cheers and applause greeted the big flowery float pulled by the bright red tractor at the end of the parade. Bands played, teams marched, balloons and flags bobbed and waved. There were firemen, policemen, soldiers, and sailors. There were clowns and jugglers, dancers, bagpipers, trucks, tractors, and motorcycles.
"Glad you made it," greeted Sibley. "Mrs. J sure looks proud."
Tractor Mac laughed. "I couldn't miss my chance to pull the parade's best." I really hope you enjoyed that story. Listen, Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I upload one of these every day. And until next time, please stay safe and stay healthy.